The idea you need a white actor is utterly insidious. Do you know what that word means? I don't think she knows what that word means. Layla Latif. Well, you gave it 3 stars. It's not even that good. Okay, first off, it's not even that good. And you're defending this garbage with race bait. Adele James, who stars in the... Okay. Backstory here. Netflix is making a BS garbage Cleopatra where they reimagine her for representation and things because people forgot that Cleopatra was Greek. Because because it went around the internet, didn't it? It went around the internet and people thought that was realsies. People believed the memes. So now you have all these people who are like, well, she was black anyway. Then this is what they canceled Gal Gadot for. They tried to anyway. They tried that movie, the Cleopatra movie from Gal Gadot and Patty Jenkins. Did that one ever get canceled? I am Mecca. Please subscribe and things for this. I have been trying to avoid this Cleopatra nonsense because, like I said, I don't want to just get dragged into the discussion of what she should be and who should play who, because I don't think that's the discussion here that we need to be having, right? Because I think the discussion, first and foremost, is why we got to the point where we're believing the memes as real. Why are we believing the memes as a real life thing? And I believe that they're probably mistaking Cleopatra with possibly Nefertiti, who might have actually been of the Nubian African sort of descent. I think. I could be wrong on this because I've seen a lot of these documentaries and I mix them up, and I think that's what's going on here. I really, really think that that's what is going on here. That we are so desperate for like these attention-y, baity things. And what's in reality is happening is that people are just kind of ignorant and they don't remember stuff and they confuse people and I know it's an overly simplified thing, but they're making this huge deal. Egypt has decided to sue Netflix over this because Egypt is very protective about its historical accuracy. Why? Because everybody under the sun, from Germany to Britain to everybody, has come in and taken all of their historical archaeological artifacts, like mummy beads and Ushabtis and things that, don't tell Dr. Zahi Hawass, I still have. I bought them before, Nana Boo Boo, you can't do anything about it. I'm not returning them, you can't make me. Egyptian artifacts, they want them back. They want to preserve their history. I don't blame them. Egypt is such a cool place. Don't we all love Egypt? Oh, we love Egypt. It's so cool. However, Cleopatra, the Shakespearean story of Cleopatra was bull anyway. It was bull anyway. Wasn't she not even bitten by a snake? She ended herself another way. All of these romances, all these fake phony baloney romances were all fantasized. They amalgamated her, I think. Didn't Shakespeare fictionalize her by being inspired by Helen of Troy? More so. Yeah. Wasn't it more Helen of Troy he was inspired by for a lot of that? So the Shakespearean Cleopatra wasn't even historically accurate to begin with. I think that's the real thing. That's more of an interesting documentary on how the historical accuracies versus every single adaptation ever since, because every single adaptation changes. Every single one. Between the fictionalized, fantasized Shakespearean ones to the Elizabeth Taylor version to every single version. Do we need more versions? No, we don't need more versions and new versions of every little thing because this is such a nothing burger of a thing. Do people really care that much about historical docudramas on Netflix that are fictionalized when you've got Ancient Aliens out there to watch? You've got pretty much every other thing under the sun. You've got, the new Beavis and Bud.
Cool.
What else is fun and weird and crazy? People were watching that Tiger Dude a couple years back. This is just one more empty version of another version of Cleopatra that not only I don't think anybody needs, but here you go. There's often a debate whether real-life subjects are better suited for drama or documentary treatment. The core, but admittedly oversimplified belief that being a docudrama serves series serves primarily to educate, while the drama serves to entertain. Netflix's docudrama Cleopatra tries to have its cake and eat it too. It has all of the campy fun of the Cleopatra soap opera and dramatic reenactments, but intersperses them with straight-faced expertise from academic talking heads. Oh, so this is just flashbacks.
A flashback? Why, what is that?
Really? So this is just cringy stuff made probably on the cheap, and we're making a thing out of it. Executive producer Jada Pinkett Smith as Rapunzel next. That's her new role.
As far as what?
Jada Pinkett Smith as Rapunzel, because why not, delivers a narration with some somber self-righteousness that suck out the joy of the atmosphere. It's a deliciously fun drama weighed down by the self-serious need to educate. And that's your problem. Oh, they're even saying it. So this is even saying, yeah, the race stuff is hardly the problem when it's just BS garbage. Why can't they make it campy? See, do like the King Richard thing and have her wheeling across the stage.
Kipper!
Hop along on one foot with one eye. And you know, seriously, you need as much diversity as possible. Everyone come to the freak show. Everyone is welcome. Here we are. Wonder Woman Gal Gadot is more accurate. While they certainly opens her eyes about being played by any number of actors, it is notable that some see blue-eyed Elizabeth Taylor. She was actually lavender-eyed, violet-eyed. And Israeli Wonder Woman Gal Gadot as more accurate. Cleopatra's precise skin and hair texture are up for speculation. No, but to default whiteness is insidious and ridiculous. Well, Gal Gadot is not white. She's Middle Eastern. She's Middle Eastern, and that's sort of brown. So that would be closer. She was Greek, though. Cleopatra was culturally Greek. The cultural acceptance of her as Greek because history and her family. Wasn't she a descendant of Ptolemy? She's played by Adele James, a mixed-race actor with a glorious crown of dark curls who brings a fierce intelligence to her portrayal of Cleopatra. Why didn't she shave her head?
Yes, she was a descendant of Ptolemy, yes.
Ptolemy, yeah. And where is he from? He's from Greece.
Macedonia.
Greek Macedonia. Macedonia, which...
General and companion of Alexander the Great.
Which is,
he was...
Alexander is...
Macedonian.
Greek Macedonian, Alexander the Great. So she wasn't. And she was also much later on in the empire, too. This is after the Romans already had taken over Egypt when she was queen. This is what? The New Kingdom. This was like, 1,000 years after Ramses the Great. So keep this in mind with your Egyptian timelines here. I should be making Cleopatra dramas and documentaries because I know a thing or two about Egypt. If I can pull Ptolemy off out of my backside, for crying out loud, and these people can't. So that's the biggest question here. Are they confusing her with Nefertiti, who might probably be of Nubian descent? Can you look that one up, Nefertiti? Because I believe she was inbred and like probably the sister of Akhenaten, I want to say, and they are believed to be the parents of King Tutankhamun, which was also a good 1,000. Now the Tutankhamun, that line, and that was the Ramses line, and that was about 1,000 years before Cleopatra. As my first time hearing about this, is a big one been going around because there's been all kinds of they first they tried to race bait this by saying Cleopatra's now black, be mad on Twitter, and everyone's like, she was Greek though. We're not mad. You guys are ignorant. Stop being ignorant.
No, that's ignorant.
And so that's the thing. Identifying her as one thing or another amounts to little more than guesswork and proof of pursuit. No, it's not. This is an inaccurate article. She's literally... we know her literal lineage. Because this was like 1,000 years after Ramses, or 2,000.
Almost nothing is known about Nefertiti's life prior to her marriage to
Akhenaten. Yeah.
She had a sister named Benrit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really, there's not a whole lot of information about her. But, you know, the bust of her is what...
The Guardian wants me to subscribe. I hope you appreciate this article. Before you move on, I was hoping you would consider taking the step of supporting the Guardian's journalism. Well, you're inaccurate. No, you're not accurate, you dum-dums. You didn't do your research.
No, that's ignorant.
Here, before asking me to pay you, please fact check your articles and include Cleopatra's ancestor Ptolemy. You'll find her race then. Maybe you should hire me. Maybe hire me to fact check.
And tweeted.
There you go. Before asking me to pay you. Don't ask me to pay you if I'm doing your job for you. Bugger off, Guardian. I'm going back to a live chat. Don't you go anywhere. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.